All right, gang, an old friend is back and better than ever. You know, it's been a couple of years since we had some Marcelo Pelleriti here. And, you know, distribution is a funky thing. It's a wacky thing. You know, the three-tier system in America, and where product can go and can't go, and you have an agent for this, and you can't do a direct deal here, and blah, 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 blah. It makes for a very confusing, jumbled scenario with regards to acquiring wines that you would love to acquire. Sometimes it's not so easy. You know, in this case, the agent for the wines is based in Florida, so we had to find someone to clear the product for us and go through the whole rigmarole of bringing the wine here, and you have to buy substantial quantities to facilitate that, because no one's going to put 2 cases on a truck from Florida. That would be stupid. Yeah, I'm still sick, but in a good way, I'm fine. But in this case, we were able to work it out, get the product here, and we got Pelleriti back in the hizzy. This is the 2021 Signature Malbec. Many of you are extremely familiar with Marcelo Pelleriti's wines from Mendoza in Argentina. They are some of the greatest red wine values on the planet, bar none. He's an amazing winemaker who really cut his chops working in Pomerol, as some of you may remember. He worked at Chateau Leguay and Chateau La Violette, producing 100 point, 99 point wines, super rock star Pomerol wines that were heavily lauded, beautiful wines, amazing wines. And then he went back and applied that knowledge and know-how to his projects in Mendoza. He has multiple projects in Mendoza. You'll hear about a couple more of them as we, in the coming month or two. You'll hear about a couple more of these projects. But this is Pelleriti's home team project. It is Malbec, great 2021 vintage. He practices, which is super, okay, he's a nut. He's a nut, but he is he's a nut that knows what he's doing, right? He's an artist, hell of a guitar player. He's friends with Felipe Staiti and all these guys are very famous people. Actually, the most famous people of all time. Came out weird. Anyway, this guy is an artist, but he's also a technician. He knows how to make great wine from all aspects, so from the art side, from the technical aspect, and in this case, he does some crazy stuff with these wines that we sell for under $20. In this case, we're talking vinification integral, right? Where you barrel ferment in individual barrels. This is crazy labor, crazy. Like just the single barrels. They take the heads off, they put the stuff in, some dry ice, and boom, off it goes. Stunning process. Usually reserved for the most expensive wines, at least it was in the old days. Now he's found a way, I guess, to do it maybe faster or better, or maybe not. Maybe you can just afford to do it for a wine that sells for this price. I have no idea. But what he's doing is he's applying $100, $200 winemaking techniques to $20 wines. Amazing. Now, it gets better. The vineyard is over 100 years old that he uses for this wine. Century vines go into this Malbec. Incredible. Uses great oak, super attentive. In the end, this is what it all adds up to one of the greatest wine values on the planet. 21, good vintage. I like the vintage. All right, here we go. Let's talk about that. I mentioned vinification integral, inside barrel fermentation. What does that do? Oh, my voice is getting lower. This is really awesome. I'm gonna do the rest of the piece just talking like this. Oh yeah, Barry White selling you some wine. What it does is it rounds tannin. It creates this silky, smooth, polished character to the wine. So even though you have this powerful, rich, intensely flavored blackstrap, blackberry, cassis, old vine Malbec, the edges are just rounded, man. And you can just drink buckets of this stuff. It's dangerous wine. Dangerous in a good way. Peligroso. Now, again, 95 points from James Suckling. That's a legit number. Oh, it even says so right there. Wow. This is one of Jim's top 100 wine values. Again, a lot of times it usually is. And this wine is no exception. We are so tickled pink to have Pelleriti back in the house. This is savage, beautiful Malbec of the highest character, punches way above its price point. One of the greatest winemakers on the planet, 100-year-old vines, vinification integral. What could go wrong? Answer? Nothing. Everything went right.